Adrian, and I just wanted to say Happy Independence Day, Happy 4th of July. I hope everybody has a great 4th of July weekend. And yeah, it didn't dawn on me that this was going to be coming out on 4th of July until after I filmed the video. Sorry guys. Bye, back to the video. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Adrian, and Kiwi is my Indian ringneck. I had actually planned to sit down and watch Mufasa with Casey, my 11-year-old, and we rented the movie off of Amazon Prime and got as far as the title screen before her grandpa called me and was like, send Casey down, and then they went off to do something. I don't know what, and neither does she. So they went to go do something. I don't know, they may have went to the pizza shop or something, I don't know. He's spending more and more time with his grandkids the closer we get to his surgery date. Just as they left, my order from Premiere arrived, so I figured I would go ahead and film this Premiere yarn haul while they're gone. Hopefully she will come back. She even made us peanut butter milkshakes to sit down and watch this movie. Her milkshake is sitting in my mini fridge as we speak. But I have a Premiere yarn haul here. I did cut the tape, but I haven't opened it yet. To be honest, I don't remember. I do remember what I ordered, but I don't remember all of the colors that I ordered, because I know at least one of the yarns I got, I think I got like 3 or 4 different colors. Now, I placed this order the day before their big summer sale started, which you gotta always hate when that happens. But the day that the big summer sale did start, I did go back and check and see if there was anything on sale that I was interested in, and really the only thing that I was super interested in that they had put on sale was the cotton sprouts speckles. I am interested in getting some of those, but it's okay. The rest of the stuff I ordered was already on sale, and they didn't have anything new that they added to the summer sale that I was super, super interested in. So I placed this order because I started designing a beach cover for Casey using their new candy shop yarn. Now, I did a review on this yarn, and I didn't recommend this for garments, but this particular yarn I did not recommend for garments. I think the purpose of this yarn is more for home decor, baskets, bags, things like that. But after trying it out with a much larger than recommended hook, I wanted to see how much drape I could get, and I wanted to see what it would be like in a garment if you used a larger hook. So that is where the idea for this tutorial came from. The thing is at the time I only had 1 cake of their candy shop, so I had to get a couple of more cakes to finish out this tutorial, and hopefully it turns out really well. It is a weight 5 yarn, which does make it a little bit heavier. That's why I'm doing almost, that thing's probably going to be entirely mesh just to keep it lightweight. But really all that matters is Casey likes it. And she told me, it was funny because I've been stressing on how I was going to afford the yarn to finish that tutorial, and she's like, I don't need it, I already have one. And I was like, but you said that you liked it. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, do you want me to give it to your cousin? And she's like, no. And I was like, so You don't need it, you just want it. And she's like, yeah, so stop stressing. It's gonna be okay. By that point, I had already ordered the yarn. I actually used some of my YouTube earnings to place this order. And that was another thing, with the, with this order, I went ahead, I placed the order the day before the, summer sale. And I'm real big on not paying shipping for yarn. So Premier offers free shipping if you spend over $75. So that's what I went ahead and did. I got I also got some yarns that I plan on making a top with for myself. And then a couple of other things that I know I'm going to show you guys that I know maybe will work with another yarn that I have. Casey wants me to make a flamingo out of another yarn that eventually I'll get to making a review on. Anyways, let's get to the yarn. So, these come in packages of 3. This is the Candy Shop cotton for that, and these are gonna come out all wonky. I think I ordered 5 of these just to be on the safe side. Now that may have been overkill, but if I have any cakes left over, I'll probably put them in a giveaway or something like that. I like to do that with my extra yarns just because it keeps my stash down a little bit. Also, if I have any extra of this stuff, it would make good washcloths or something like that. Now this is 85% recycled cotton and 15% polyester. Again, the recommended hook is a 5.5 millimeter hook. I'm using an 8 millimeter hook with it. If you guys missed that review, I will go ahead and put it up here. Because I'll tell you, at first I did not like this yarn. I didn't like it at all until I started working with a much larger hook. And this, what is this colorway called? Sour Splash. The colorway that I have is called Sour Splash. I know I ordered 4 or 5 of those just to be on the safe side. They're going to be in here somewhere. Let me see if I can find them. Yeah, here's the other 2. And these 2 actually look like they're wound the same way. I know the other ones, maybe these 2, are these all wound the same direction? They all seem to be wound the same way, like they would kind of link up. That's kind of cool. The cakes all end on the dark blue. That's pretty cool, actually. I don't know how I'm going to match that up. Well, actually, my first cake also ended on the dark blue, so maybe I could take one of these and work it from the outside in, and then the next one I can work from the inside out, if that makes sense. So that's interesting to note that their cakes are all wound the same direction, so each of your cakes are going to look the same. They're all going to start, at least with mine, all 6 of mine have started in the same with that red color in the center and then purple. And yeah, so I mean, as far as I can tell, out of the 6 that I've purchased of this yarn, 1 in the first order, 6 or 5 in this one, they all start with the same color and end on the same color. So that's kind of cool if you're, you know, wanting to color control. Also, while I was working it up, something I did notice about this yarn is it's, of course, really easy to tell where to cut your yarn if you are color controlling with this yarn. Oh, and by the way, it is 147 yards. They're only 3.5 ounce cakes, but like I said, it's a weight 5. I'm going to throw these back in here for now, though. I'll just set these two over there, as I'll be using those eventually. And I'll put those over on the bed. So, the next thing I got was, that's the bottom. Oh, what did I get here? Apparently, and I know these were not on sale, the candy shop yarn, I did get those for $1 off. They were $3.99 each instead of $4.99 each. And that was before the big summer sale. Now, these were not on sale. I got 4 of the Premier Cotton Sprout Stripes. Each one is 874 yards. I have shown this before as well. It was in the same order, the same Premier haul that I initially had the candy shop in. But this one is called Cloud Stripe. It's the same color that I got initially. I like that it's an actual rainbow with the red, orange, yellow, blue, or the green, the blue, the purple, and the violet. It's got the whole Roy G. Biv thing going on, and I really liked that. I only got 4 of them because I do intend on using this yarn to make myself a like a summer top. Hopefully 4 of them will be enough. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but I am a bigger girl, so I may or may not have to go back and get another cake, but I think 4 of them should be enough. In fact, Cinnamon Stitches showed a really nice kind of summer hoodie that was designed by, I think, MJ's Off the Hook, and I think that would be really cute in this yarn now that I'm thinking about it. And I think she uses either a fingering or weight 2. But that's what I've got planned for these. 874 yards. It recommends a 2.25 millimeter hook, 2.75 millimeter knitting needles. It's considered a weight 2, which I definitely consider it a weight 2. It's right up there with the rest of my cotton cakes. Machine wash, cold, tumble dry. 7-ounce cakes. So, yeah. Now they do have this in a couple of different colors. And the other one that I considered was the hibiscus. I don't know if it's hibiscus stripe or hibiscus. I think it's called hibiscus stripe. But I did consider getting the hibiscus colorway instead of the cloud stripe. But I just really love that this is like an actual rainbow with the actual rainbow colors. They're not slightly off or anything like that. That's my big thing on these. It's really nice to see like a real rainbow that's not like, you know, off by a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these also over there. When Casey gets back, she's going to be all confused. Like, what did you do? Why did you do this? Why is the bed covered in yarn? Well, let me tell you. Okay, so the last yarn I have, I got 4 different colors of. And the reason I got these is because in my last Premier yarn haul, I got some Premier tie-dye-ish yarn, and I got that in 3 different colorways, I think 3 or 4 different colorways, but one in particular called Kaleidoscope, which I can't reach right now. It's called Premier tie-dye-ish, and it's the colorway is Kaleidoscope. And Casey's seen it, and she's dying for me to make a flamingo out of it. And I don't have a lot of Chanel yarn on any given regularity, because most of the time Chanel yarn that I have ends up going to amigurumi for Scream Hollow. Now, I initially checked out this yarn. Here, I'll show you the first one. It was the Stash Goals Chanel is what I got. Now, I paid $5 a bag for these, and I got two big old balls of the mustard color. It's 100% polyester. This was a really great value. It's 1.1 pounds worth of Chanel. So initially I was looking for a pink color to go with the Kaleidoscope tie-dye-ish that she liked so much, because she's been dying for me to make a flamingo out of that yarn. But I don't have any white, or I didn't have any black, I didn't have any pink. In fact, I think the only Chanel yarn I have that is a bulkier weight is the Brunette Blanket, and that's in gray, and that's not going to work with the yarn that she wants to see as a flamingo. So I picked up 4 different colors. I'm still going to have to go back and grab some more periodically when I can to sort of bulk up that Chanel stash. Now, of course, I got the yellow for the legs, probably part of the beak. And then this one is berry, which of course you can't see it very well. It's kind of a wine red color. They didn't have any of the pink when I put my order in, so that kind of sucks. I think they had just the really pale pink, and I wanted to get some of the bright pink color, but I went ahead and I got this berry color. I hope it looks better after editing, because this almost doesn't look great. I don't want to open the bags just yet because I don't know for sure where I'm going to put these. I might have to find a hook and hang them from the back of a door somewhere from the handles. So I'm hesitant to open them up just yet. But this is kind of a wine red color. This berry color. So I also got purple, which I thought, you know, this one's, they have a burgundy color, and I couldn't decide between the berry and the burgundy because they looked very similar to me online. So rather than getting the berry and the burgundy, I went ahead and I got the purple instead of the burgundy. And maybe sometime down the road I will get the burgundy. Like I said, this is a really, really good way to bulk your stash up on Chanel yarns for beanie or for amigurumi, and I'm here for it for sure. Like I said, I got the purple, and then the last color I got was, of course, black. So I think I'm probably not going to get paid again for a while, but I'm going to throw some stuff in my shopping cart anyways, because I'm really pleased with these Stash Goals yarns. I was really expecting it to be like scrap yarn in a bag. And then I seen on Cinnamon Stitches what they look like, and I was like, well, I should definitely get some of those while they are still on sale. I don't know how long they're going to be on sale for, but as long as they have them, I'm definitely going to try to bulk up my my chenille yarn stash, because the thing is people, it's based off of my experience, people will pay for the materials, but they don't pay for the time and the labor put into a handmade item. What I mean by that is, you know, it may take me the same 2 hours to make an amigurumi bat, regardless of the size of that bat, but with the big one that I made out of chenille yarn, they'll pay 2 or 3 times as much compared to one of the little ones that I just used regular worsted weight yarn with. And it's because they don't, I think it just doesn't register in their brains that the same amount of work technically went into both of those toys. Really the only difference is the cost of the yarn and the amount of stuffing behind it. But I have noticed people will pay 2 or 3 times more for a bat or a spider that is just slightly bigger, and they're paying for the cost of material, not the time and effort. They would rather pay for the cost of material than the time and effort put into it, I have noticed as well. So I have been thinking about maybe it would be a good idea to start making more plush type stuffed animals for Scream Hollow. You know, and I know there's a few things that Casey wants me to make up for her that I just don't have the yarn for. You know, because I don't keep a lot of it around. So, you know, and of course it's always an excuse for me to bulk up my my yarn stash, because you guys know I almost love buying yarn as much as I love crocheting. But anyways, guys, that is what I have for my yarn haul today. I'm sure you guys will be seeing these yarns, you know, in upcoming videos. I think I'll be releasing this video actually on July 4th. So, yeah, I'll have to edit in a happy July 4th to everybody, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to put it in, put it up on July 4th. This is just me thinking out loud. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to let you go for now. I'm going to go find places to store yarn. And, yeah, if you enjoyed the content, please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. You know, I think that's about it. I'll see you guys in my next one, whichever one that may be. Bye, guys.